Firefighters with the Lawton Fire Department also responded. Haley talked to them about what their job was the days following the bombing.
It was breathtaking, the devastation that was there. You can't comprehend it until you're really actually on site. And it's something that I'll never forget. It lives with me to this day. But, you know, you deal with it and you do your job.
The first day was 2 days after the bombing. And when we got up there, a late April cold front come through and the winds were up. And because this debris wasn't secure, things were falling and stuff, they decided it wasn't safe for anybody. So nobody did any work that day. So we come back home. I returned on day 4 with that group of 25 that Chuck was part of, and that was the day we got into the building.
And the day that we was there, we put the 25-foot steel beam in to help support the building to keep it from swaying. And our whole team carried it in, and then they welded it together in place. They rotated you 12 hours in, 12 hours out. And the Oklahoma City Fire Department, they were frazzled. I mean, they was wore plumb out. And so that's when we started bringing in the entities from around the state, and then the people coming from Texas, California, New York, Kansas City, Missouri. They helped with the process too.
We were able to come in and give those guys the much needed rest, you know. And plus, you know, they did all the rescues by mid-afternoon. From that point on, it was body recovery. So we were thankful that we were able to give them a hand, and, you know, because we knew if there was ever an incident here, they were going to be here for us too. So that's just how it works. My third time I went was the last day they were going to do actual manual physical work, because the building, they knew there was 5 bodies still left. And they knew kind of where they were. Some of them was going to require heavy equipment, but it wasn't safe. The building was going to have to come down to get them. Well, at this point, we were 4-man teams, and you worked in a 10-square-foot area, and you were 5-gallon buckets by hand. As we were going in, Mr. Welch, he stopped us. He said, "Hey guys," he said, "you know, I appreciate what you're here for." And he said, "My daughter, I believe her name was Patty, is in there still, and you're looking for her." And so he gave us that little ribbon with the angel on it, and he said, "This serves as 2 things. It's your guardian angel to keep you safe, but then he said it's a reminder, it's my angel you're looking for." That was tough to know the hurt he was going through, and he'd went 2.5 weeks to this point. He knew the outcome, but he still wanted her. No, that was and that was just one story. You know, everybody there was affected. The family's affected like that, and to that degree. So we felt like we were able to provide a little bit of help for them. You know, I mean, it means something for them to be able to have that proper funeral and be able to help them to close. And so we were a small part of doing that. And what I take from it is that moment, you know, there was, 168 lives lost. None of those folks knew that was their last day, going to be their last day. That just helps me to realize that, you know, you don't know when that last day is. And you know, I have that personal relationship with Jesus, so I know where my eternity will be. But people just need to be ready, you know, and enjoy the life we have, but prepare for the life after.